What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel, and this is going to be a video that I hope to bring out every single week, and it's going to be a Team of the Week video, just somewhere where we talk about Team of the Week. Team of the Week has not been as investable as it has been in previous years, but I just want to talk about some of these cards. If we can make money on them, great. If we can't, we can't. And also these videos will just be a little bit of a market update as well. So I am, of course, on the Footbin, as you guys can see here. If you go up towards the top and hit squads, they have all the teams of the week listed. So we'll go to this Team of the Week 7. Came out a few hours ago. As you can see, it kind of stinks. There's really nobody that good except Mbappe, obviously. Fabinho is very usable. Even Saul is fairly usable. But after that, you really fall apart. There's just nobody on the bench that looks like somebody you might want to use. I'll pick up Pulisic, even though he doesn't look that good. Like, in this FIFA, you don't want wingers with 74 shooting and 75 passing. His pace and dribbling is great, but what's that really going to get you? I would say Perez is not bad. You can maybe use him centrally. I know he's a right wing, but in game you could switch him to a cam. Let's take a look at his weak foot while we're talking about him. And he's discard price Premier League. What is his weak foot? 4-star, 4-star. Now, this could be a usable card in a central position. I know his passing's low, but he does have 80 shooting, 80 pace, 84 dribbling. I actually prefer this card to Pulisic because that shooting is a little bit better. See his attack positioning up at 88 there, finishing up at 85. That is far better, I think, than Pulisic's card. Let's go back and have a look at him. Yeah, let's look at Pulisic I was talking about. Yeah, look at that. 79 positioning, 74 finishing. Nowhere near as good. That shooting is so poor, and that passing is bad as well. So yeah, I will be picking him up because I have an American team, and he's pretty much the best American card. But yeah, that Jose Perez is a much better Premier League option if you're looking for kind of an attacking member. If you put a pace card on him, he could be usable there as well. Otherwise, nothing stands out to me on the bench. You got your classic 82 discard informs in La Liga and the Premier League as well as an 81 in Serie A. Otherwise, I don't see anything down there that's super usable. So back to the starting lineup. Sells in goal, nothing to write home about. Vida is a discard 83. That could be useful as a investment. And what excuse me, when I say discard, what I mean is this card, if you buy it and you own it and you sell it, just quick sell it, just say give me the coins right now and discard the card, you will get 10 to 50 or somewhere around 10,000 coins for this card, a little over 10,000 coins. You can go buy him for 11,000. Now, you barely make a loss even if you never sell him on the market again. You just discard him. That's why it's the safest kind of investment. Ben Chilwell for 11K strikes me as very cheap. I would have thought he'd go for a little bit more than that. I know Luka Dean kind of fills that role as Premier League left back, but he is English, and that could give him some value. The card's not great, but I recommend picking him up. At some point, he will be worth more than 11K. At some point, he will go up to 15, 16K. So I recommend putting a Chilwell into your club. Nkulu looks like a very usable center back in the Serie A. So if we take a look at him, and we use Footbin's handy chemistry style putter honor sort of thing, we look at him with a shadow. 85 pace, 93 defending, 77 physical is a little low, but all his defensive stats are very, very good. His pace goes up to a very impressive level. His dribbling is actually okay. His agility is not as high as I'd like, but his reactions are very good, and reactions I think are important for center backs and his composure as well. So if he's under pressure, he should still be able to make those passes out of the back, especially with 75 short passing. So this is a card I actually would use. He does link to or strong link to Sirigu, who is a decent goalkeeper in Serie A as well. So this is a usable card, not discard, or he will be at some point this week. I definitely don't mind picking that card up at all. Again, we talked a little bit about Mbappe. We have to look at this guy. He is almost double the price of his first card, and his boosts are honestly not that big. I mean, you got +1 pace, +2 shooting, +2 passing, +1 dribbling, +1 defending, who cares, and +1 physical. But even his individual stats, you look at him, he doesn't have more than a +2 upgrade anywhere, and he's double the price. To me, that seems insane. He is way too expensive, I think. I think he has to come down. He's not going to stay. He's not going to stay at 1.95 million coins. So mark me on that. Do not go out and buy an Mbappe right now. He will eventually go down. He might go back up to this price, but he can't stay here for that long because, honestly, he's just not that. I mean, obviously he's very good. I'm talking in comparison to his non-inform card. He just looks a lot better because that passing gets above 80, that dribbling gets above 90. Well, it's at 90, but now it goes to 91. 97 pace really gets people going. He looks like a better card, but when you compare him, his boosts are really not that much. So honestly, Mbappe, I think his price will go way down sooner rather than later. This Carlos Vela card is kind of a kick in the teeth for anybody who did his SBC. If we can do a comparison to his SBC card still is better, but if Vela gets one more, well, actually MLS season's ending, so he probably won't get another inform. But yeah, actually the Vela SBC was only 23. His inform's going for 15. That's actually fair. As I mentioned, the SBC card is significantly better, but I actually really like the SBC card. The 2-star weak foot does really let him down, as you guys can see. 2-star weak foot does let him down, but it's not a terrible card. If he goes down to more like 12 to 13K, that's a card that will eventually probably go up, especially if they require any MLS things in any MLS requirements when looking at objectives. This guy, no idea who he is, doesn't look that good, to be honest. But I mean, you could do worse in a legal and cam. Who else do we want to take a look at? Bellarabi obviously has that great pace. If his one more inform, Bellarabi is going to be fantastic. But for 62K, there is kind of a little bit of a lacking of really good right-sided midfielders. There's Gnabry, there's Sancho, and I think that might be it in the Bundesliga. So Bellarabi is going to be a card that gets some use. If he gets down to 45, 50K, that could be a good deal. He might at some point this week. He's just expensive because he's just come out. But at some point he might go down. If you slap a dead eye on him, to be honest, because he's fast enough already. You boost that shooting, that passing. Actually, even a sniper. A sniper might be really good because he's going to feel really fast with all that dribbling upgrade. And then it puts his attack positioning 84, finishing 89. That actually would be a good card with a sniper on it. 93 passing or pace, 95 dribbling, 85 shooting. I like that Bellarabi card. He's too expensive right now, but for more like 50K, he could slot right into your Bundesliga team. And the last guys I want to talk about are Saul and Fabinho. So Saul more of like that box-to-box midfielder. Fabinho more of that heavy defensive midfielder. Right now, I've been using Fernandinho. And if we could just do a quick comparison, Fernandinho to Fabinho as like kind of the premier, this video, the premier defensive midfielders will look. This video is killing me. We'll look just at basic chem styles. So if you guys can read between the lines here. In-game stats, they are one in-game stat different, which is kind of crazy, to be honest. Fernandinho offers a bit more shooting. The pace is pretty much the same. Of course, you'd probably slap some sort of defensive card on there. Wow, passing is very, very similar. Dribbling is very, very similar. Defensively, Fabinho does have the advantage. And he does have a little bit of an advantage in physical as well. So I would say Fabinho is probably better than Fernandinho. He's certainly going for far, far more coins. But I don't think the difference is enough to really warrant you guys not switching over. Fernandinho does seem like a perfectly viable move. So that's it from me for the team of the week this week, guys. I will talk to you in videos coming up. Be on the lookout tomorrow for a really special video. Please like, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Thanks. Bye.